Okay, welcome back, folks, to the 3D Sapiens Roadshow. We got fresh battery here. In the previous segment, I was just going through all the stuff that I take on a day hike for those of you who are not very much into hiking or haven't done much or whatever. The other thing is the clothes, which I will talk about a little bit as I'm walking, but I wanted to show you real quick here. Also, since I haven't shown myself yet. So, that is my tripod for the moment. And again, we are at the Big Sandy Creek campground, which is closed supposedly for tree hazards or whatever. So here's today's fashion de rigueur for hiking near Yosemite because of the smoke. All the white haze you see back here, that's smoke. That's not clouds or whatever. So you have to deal with sun because at this altitude, 7,000 feet thereabouts, you can burn quickly. You also have to deal with mosquitoes. That's long sleeve, but it's warm, so you need something kind of open and baggy like that. Same thing with these pants. Mosquitoes can bite through them though because they're not very thick. However, they are very flexible, which is good for hiking. I don't like to go with shorts because there's all kinds of bushes and stuff that I tend to get into that can scratch. There's bugs, there's ticks, there's all kinds of weird things. Plus, these ones are very flexible, so, say if I need to knock a fruit off of a tree, whoa, I can do that. And hopefully not fall down in the sand. There we go. There's too much sand around here. So you have to be light on your feet, that's the other thing. Anyway, that's about it for the clothes. The shoes I'll talk about here in a minute as I'm walking, because it's better to do that. But let me pack up all this stuff and get ready to go. So, hold on. Let me pause this real quick, if I can. Pause. Okay, before we finally set off here, one last thing. Notice the carabiner. These little guys are indispensable. And the other thing for today, for example, that it can be used for, aside from hanging it onto things, is hanging things from it, like a second hat. Go away, fly. In case you're wondering why two hats, well, this one here, light colored, keep the mosquitoes away, good for sunlight. Dark, not so much. Dark, mosquitoes love it. However, if a park person or something comes along and I don't want to look like so much of a bum, I put this on. Alright, so this little day pack, ouch, is about all I need. The bag, as I mentioned, is for collecting recyclables. And then all this camera stuff is going to go in the pocket for now. Okay, so now we're walking. Okay, so I mentioned the clothes. Today, the bandana, I don't normally wear that bandana because I don't want to look like somebody who wants to take your firewood, man, or something. I don't know. Anyway, or stick 'em up kind of thing. But it's all the smoke and ash and whatever, so. Okay, so here is one of the restrooms up here. The trash is a mess because people have been throwing it away, nobody's been picking it up. So, bears been getting into it and other critters and whatnot, like cows. When you're going through someplace sandy, it's, oh, look at the flowers. This is always a good place to see what's been around, critter-wise. Is that me? That's me. There was a cow, or a steer, I should say, probably, just the other side of the creek in the brush, eating something, getting into the woods there to eat, and there's the result of it. So, anyway, so these sandy areas there are good places to look to see what's been around. Okay, restroom supposedly closed up because this campground is closed till next year. Till like July of 2019, if I read the ordinance properly, which is up here on this board over here. It says because of hazardous trees, I guess all the dead trees, which this is not bad actually. Most of these trees are green, so I don't know what they're talking about. But whatever, government. So here's the billboard up here. I read that the bulletin where it talks about all the different campgrounds around here that have been closed. So this is just one of about a dozen that they mention. Now the road goes right there. So Fish Camp is back that way about 4 miles, 5 miles maybe. I don't know what that is. This is the Big Sandy Creek here. Now notice where the cars go. I'll probably film this when I come through here tomorrow, which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to come through here, come back this way. But so with the car, you just drive through this stuff, I guess. Wow, I didn't realize it was so deep. Huh. Anyway, this is where I drove through the other day. But for people, and this is where the clothes come in handy. You want flexible clothes, shoes. Whoa. So, I don't know. Generally, I don't like hiking boots. I'd rather be light on my feet and be able to bounce out of the way, jump out like a couple moments ago when I just about wiped out there. If I'd had hiking boots on, there's no way I would have recovered. I would have just totally been wiped out. But these are basically skate shoes. It's the main reason I got them, so I could skateboard. You know, you want something flat. The other important thing is these are the Thorlo socks, the heavy socks, hiking socks, for comfort and also to keep crap from getting into your shoes, because if you have little lightweight socks, there's little gaps between the sock and the shoe, and stuff gets in there all the time. If you got big puffy socks, it keeps that kind of crap from falling in. So, now the restroom, again, locked, trash piling up. Oh, actually, it's not so bad today. So, this is the road heading back, or the trail, I should say, heading back towards Goat Meadow. You'll see the sign. Oh, there's the steer right there. Hey, buddy. What's new with you, buddy? What's moo? Oh, he's got friends. Hey, guys. How you doing? Future Hamburgers of America. Are you? Anyway, okay, so we're heading this way, Big Sandy, where we are at Big Sandy. So we are headed to Long Meadow. That's the next one. Again, this is the route that I took today, so I'm just going to be going back, and I've basically scouted it out. So there's a couple places that I want to shoot some video and maybe take some pictures, and I'll explain that stuff then. So basically I'll quit talking. I'm just going to show you kind of the road out of here. It gets a little confusing because from here, either instead of going across the creek that way, if you continue up that way or this way, there's to the right, there's trails that lead, I don't remember offhand, Nestor, I think, area, something like that. Anyway, but I think I'll be doing some exploring back here because it's not far and nice to have an alternate place to go. Just have a good map like I showed you that's got all these trails marked on it. And then me, myself, and I, we'll be headed up that hill there. From here though, it's only about a mile uphill and then the rest is all downhill. Getting here was a mother, because it was pretty much, like I said, 7 miles uphill, 1 mile down. But, c'est la vie. Okay, well, from the Big Sandy Creek Campground, signing off. Dan Davis, have a good day. See you again on the 3D Sapiens Roadshow. Get out of here!